Coffee cultivation is a fascinating process that involves careful attention to environmental, economic, and cultural factors. The journey of coffee, from seed to cup, spans multiple stages of cultivation, harvesting, and processing. Here's an overview. Coffee cultivation. A growing tradition. Coffee cultivation begins in tropical climates, primarily between the tropics of Cancer and Capricorn, where temperatures, altitude, and rainfall provide the perfect growing conditions. Most coffee is grown at high altitudes, between 2,000 and 6,000 feet, where the cooler temperatures enhance the flavor profile of the beans. 1. The planting stage. Coffee trees thrive in rich, well-drained soil with adequate moisture. Farmers begin by planting coffee seeds, which are first germinated in nurseries. Once the seedlings are strong enough, they are transplanted into the soil, where they can grow into mature trees. The species of coffee, primarily Coffea arabica and Coffea canephora, commonly known as Robusta, affect growth rates and flavor characteristics. 2. Nurturing the trees. Coffee trees require consistent care and attention. They are sensitive to pests, diseases, and weather conditions. Farmers must regularly prune the trees to remove dead branches and improve air circulation, which helps prevent fungal infections. Additionally, shade is essential for maintaining the tree's health and preventing sunburn, so many coffee farms use taller trees or canopies to protect the coffee plants. 3. Flowering and fruiting. Coffee trees flower once or twice a year, with white blossoms that are fragrant and short-lived. These flowers develop into small green fruits known as cherries. Over several months, these cherries mature and change from green to a vibrant red, indicating they are ready for harvest. This process is called ripening, and it can take anywhere from 6 to 9 months, depending on the variety and local conditions. 4. Harvesting. Harvesting is one of the most labor-intensive parts of coffee cultivation. In many regions, workers must pick each cherry by hand, carefully selecting only the fully ripe cherries to ensure quality. Some farms use mechanical harvesters, but handpicking remains the most common method for high-quality coffee. Depending on the location, harvesting can occur once a year or throughout the year in multiple stages. 5. Processing the coffee. After harvesting, coffee cherries must be processed to extract the coffee beans. There are several methods for this, including washed process. The outer fruit layer is removed, and the beans are fermented in water to remove any remaining pulp. This process results in a clean and bright flavor. Natural process. The cherries are dried with the fruit still intact, which gives the beans a more fruity and complex flavor profile. Honey process. A hybrid between the washed and natural methods, where the fruit's pulp is partially removed before drying, allowing some sweetness to remain. 6. Drying and milling. After processing, the beans are dried, often in the sun, until they reach a moisture level of about 11–12%. Once dried, the beans are hulled to remove the parchment layer, in the case of Arabica, or the outer shell, in Robusta. The beans are then sorted, graded, and packed for export. 7. From farm to cup. Once processed, the beans are exported to roasters, who take over the final stage of preparing coffee for consumption. Roasting is a delicate art that enhances the beans' natural flavors, creating the distinctive aroma and taste we associate with coffee. Coffee cultivation is more than just an agricultural practice, it's a tradition that connects millions of farmers worldwide. From the careful planting and nurturing of the trees to the processing methods that shape the flavor of the beans, each stage in coffee's journey contributes to its rich, diverse characteristics. Understanding the cultivation process deepens our appreciation for the work that goes into every cup of coffee, making it not just a drink, but a story of dedication, culture, and craftsmanship.